Nick, I understand that you work with Excel data that comes in from a lot of different data sources.
Yes, I do. And I feel like I spend a lot of time copying and pasting and then cleaning it up and then using the sorts and filters that I need to get exactly what I'm looking for.
I understand. I remember one report that I used to have to do every week. I would go get the data from the database, bring it in, and then I wrote all these macros to clean up the first 5 lines and get rid of the columns that I didn't need, format the numbers, sort and filter, like you mentioned, and then I had to put it into multiple sheets so each department could see the data that they needed.
Exactly. So are you going to teach me how to use those macros?
The macros did what we needed, but no, Power Query really replaces all of that.
You're kidding.
No, and the best part is that once I set it up, it's repeatable. So I really don't have to do anything else to maintain it after that.
Wow, I can see how that could save me a lot of time.
It will. According to Microsoft, data users spend over 80% of their time just in shaping and preparing the data, which doesn't leave a lot of time for data analysis and for decision making.
Right.
Power Query is designed to help streamline the process with the following features. First of all, it connects to a wide range of data sources, including data of all sizes and shapes. Secondly, it allows you to shape and manipulate the data in preparation for analysis. Third, it provides a repeatable process that can easily be refreshed to get up-to-date data. Fourth, it's created dynamically in a query window, so that means it doesn't require any coding or scripting. And fifth, it's easily modified when the underlying data changes. I have some sample data. I'd like to show you some of the things that Power Query can do for us, just so you can get an idea.
Okay.
I've pulled up some sample data that I've downloaded from a database. Is there anything with this one that you'd probably need to clean up?
Yes, absolutely. I see plenty. So the names are in all caps. That has to be formatted. The addresses has to be separate from the city, state, and zip code. And the phone number looks like a whole bunch of numbers just jumbled all together. I want them formatted with parentheses and dashes where need be.
Exactly. It doesn't do you any good if it's really hard to read. And right now you have no way to maybe sort by zip code or to filter by state would be very difficult. And you probably also want to split out the first name from the last name so you could sort by last name.
Yes, absolutely.
There are a lot of features in Excel that will do these things for us, and we've been using them for years. But the great part about Power Query is, again, I set it up one time, and then every time I download this data, all I have to do is refresh it, and it'll do the same steps for me. Let me show you a completed version after we've run it through Power Query.
Okay. Oh, wow. This is exactly what I need.
I'm glad to hear it. In the next few lessons, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the query and clean up that data. Before we get into that, I do want to mention that you can experience Power Query in a couple different ways. So you can use the online platforms, and you'll find that in the Power BI and then also in the Power Automate data flows. If you use the desktop versions, of course, you'll find it here in Excel, which is where we're going to be working, but it does show up the same in the Power BI desktop as well. So whichever place you use it, the things I'm going to show you will really be exactly the same.
This is exactly what I need to reduce the data processing time in Excel.
Well, let's get started in the next lesson.